Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I am honored to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2013. She is ranked first in the class with a cumulative grade point average of 103.6588. She is the daughter of Maureen and David Grace. This young woman from Nicholson will be attending the University of Pennsylvania in the fall to study mathematics. Lackawanna Trail's valedictorian of the class of 2013 is Colleen Mulhern Grace.
Good evening, school board, administration, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Thank you for coming and supporting the class of 2013 as we receive our diplomas and celebrate this great accomplishment. This evening, I would like to thank the important people in my life, share my experience at Lackawanna Trail, and leave my classmates with one final piece of advice. First, I would like to thank my parents, family, and friends who support me in everything I do. I would especially like to thank my mom. I couldn't imagine growing up with anyone else. She pushed me towards my goals and brought me back to reality when I was pushing myself too hard. I'm grateful to have her and I hope to someday have a heart as caring as hers. I would also like to thank my teachers and coaches for guiding me both academically and on the court. I'm sad to see Mrs. Joyce retire from coaching this year, and I hope she picks it up again and gives someone else what she gave me, a true love for the game. From the start of the school year, many of my teachers took the liberty of formally diagnosing me with an awful case of senioritis. But what they didn't know was that I've been struggling with the disease long before senior year. To tell you the truth, I'm surprised they didn't catch it earlier. It amazed me, though, how the longing to leave high school faded as the year passed by. I was finally able to stop and realize my favorite things about Lackawanna Trail. I lived for the days they served Southwestern wrap for lunch, and always got a chuckle out of Mr. Victor, asking me if I was studying for Envirothon as he taped out a spot for his next plaque. Michael Schirmack never failed to insert the appropriate quote from Seinfeld for every situation, and Melissa Grimm was always there to keep me in the loop. I made sure to wear sneakers so I could play basketball with Mr. Marks during study hall, and loved listening to Mr. Harder's awful puns during accounting. The teachers are truly the ones that made my time at Trail memorable. There is not a day I came to school where one did not give me a laugh or provide me with an interesting conversation. They are passionate about what they do, and they are excited to share their knowledge with others. I remember sitting in calculus one day, and Mr. Beckers walked up to my desk. He had seen what I was studying and decided to explain to me where the volume formula of a sphere comes from. He was so excited about it, and he instilled the same excitement in me. It was moments like that that influenced what I want to do next year. Moments like that made my high school experience worthwhile. Not only did our teachers share their knowledge and passion, but they taught us how to apply it. Mr. Soames can attest that every time he handed out another project, I had a grimace on my face. But without those projects, I never would have been able to take the information from class and use it. Knowledge is powerful, but in the real world, it's not about what you learn, it's about what you do with what you learn. That is how we can make an impact. Lastly, I would like to leave the class of 2013 with one final piece of advice. Most of us have gone to school together since kindergarten, each of us leading a simple life in a small town. But I want to remind the class of 2013 that great things can come from small beginnings. Never underestimate yourself because you are probably capable of much more than you know. Set goals and do everything you can to reach them. Even if you fail, make sure you can look back on the experience and know that you did your best. Strive for a life of excellence, but remember, if you always have your eyes on the prize, you may lose sight of what's really important. Looking ahead, all of us have incredible opportunities. Don't stand back, embrace the challenge, and take up all life has to offer. Go out and show the world what a small town kid can do. Congratulations and best of luck to the class of 2013.